I got that first one.
Nature is a mesmerizing force that can both awe and terrify us. In this video, join Yellow Disaster as we explore extraordinary moments you may have never seen before. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell to stay updated with more incredible moments. The catastrophic flooding in Minnesota has submerged the entire community, leaving chaos and suffering in its wake. The lake levels have risen uncontrollably, engulfing everything in a terrifying sea of water. In response to the emergency, the Minnesota National Guard has been mobilized for relief efforts. Heavy rainfall caused the nearly 114-year-old dam near Mono to nearly collapse, resulting in a frightening and chaotic scene. Riverbanks have overflowed, causing flooding in areas like Harriet Island, bringing fear and despair to residents. The torrential waters have inundated homes and property, plunging the community into dire straits.
So there is an exhaust, it's electric, so there's no combustion.
Cyclone Beryl has struck Texas with heavy rain and strong winds, leaving 1.5 million homes and businesses without power and streets flooded. Emergency rescue teams have been working to save stranded residents. Previously, Beryl ravaged Mexico and the Caribbean, resulting in at least 11 deaths. Rising water levels have closed many streets in Houston, causing residents to worry about the safety of their families and property.
The full force of Hurricane Beryl Tracks, guys. There it goes. There it goes.
Beryl caused severe damage with its destructive winds, tearing off doors, windows, and roofs, leaving many homeless. The fear is palpable as the water levels rise, traffic is paralyzed, and over 1,000 flights have been canceled in Houston. The storm has claimed at least 2 lives in Texas, spreading horror and devastation. Images of destruction, cries, and exhaustion reflect the profound pain inflicted by the cyclone. Cyclone Beryl hit Mexico with heavy hail and strong winds, causing severe flooding and traffic disruptions in Puebla. The military was mobilized to rescue hundreds of stranded individuals. Numerous trees were uprooted, and power supplies were interrupted. Heavy rain caused flooding in at least 20 locations, particularly in the capital, creating a scene of devastation and heartbreak.
Wait, shoot. Oh, you can't wait. Okay, yeah. Let me move.
Mira, mira cómo se está desbordando.
Governor Sergio Salomón Céspedes of Puebla activated an emergency plan in coordination with the military to assist residents. The hail and strong winds damaged many facilities, including the local election institute. The Ministry of Defense deployed around 100 soldiers to work alongside the National Guard and civil protection agencies to address the aftermath. Cities like Alamos and Patriot suffered significant damage with widespread flooding and ice, leaving residents anxious and worried.
Se quedó enterrado porque le dijimos.
I got that first one.
The terrifying sight of the lightning strike, accompanied by the deafening sound, left everyone overwhelmed. Oh my God! A car was struck by lightning, sending smoke billowing into the air. Fortunately, no one was inside the vehicle. Saudi Arabia is bracing itself against severe flooding, wreaking havoc on major cities like Mecca and Jeddah. Jeddah is engulfed in horror as it faces historic flooding with rainfall exceeding 80 millimeters, causing landslides, sweeping away vehicles, and inundating the city. Red alerts blare as urgent warnings while heavy rain and strong winds continue to obscure visibility and compound the dangers.
الله يعوض خير تات
الحالة الضخمة اليوم هذه في النماص أمطار غزيرة.
In Mecca, the flooding has not only disrupted daily life, but also left thousands of residents and pilgrims in shock as religious ceremonies are brought to a halt. Emergency services have been swiftly deployed, and authorities are urging people to stay indoors, anxiously awaiting the storm to subside amidst a climate of fear and uncertainty. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, and comment on what you think of these amazing and crazy moments. A fierce wildfire with thick black smoke covering the sky created a terrifying scene. Brave firefighters are tirelessly working to control the situation at Randall Tract, Whitehall, CA. The out-of-control blaze has left residents distraught and helpless as they watch their properties burn. Helicopters are being deployed to fight the fire in the Caldor Fire area of El Dorado County, CA. The volcano in Iceland is erupting violently, with lava boiling from the crater, creating a magnificent yet frightening sight as small chunks are hurled with ferocious intensity. On November 21, 2022, a MW 5.6 earthquake struck Cianjur, Indonesia, causing extensive destruction. Many buildings and infrastructure were severely damaged, leaving residents feeling utterly powerless in the face of nature's force. Iraq is reeling from harsh natural upheavals as scorching heat and severe floods relentlessly strike the country. Torrential rains have caused catastrophic flooding in Ofa, leaving the community in mourning with 2 people dead and hundreds trapped. Homes have been swept away and vehicles are submerged in mud. In a state of fear and desperation, the government has declared a state of emergency, closing schools. Climate change, severe water shortages, and raging sandstorms are pushing Iraq into a perilous spiral, causing thousands to fear for their safety. Amid the panic, residents in high-risk areas are urged to evacuate, while rescue teams work tirelessly to manage the disaster.
جميدة وثلاجة شباب علقون بالسيارة يا الله يا رب سلم
The Childs Glacier in Cordova, Alaska experienced a massive collapse with enormous ice chunks crashing down and generating powerful, awe-inspiring waves. On September 19, 2014, the John Hopkins Glacier underwent a catastrophic collapse. Huge ice chunks broke away and fell, leaving witnesses shocked and amazed. A nearly 80-meter-long patrol boat from the Japan Coast Guard was fiercely battered by giant waves. Fortunately, the vessel managed to navigate safely. Oh my God, Residents in northeastern Colorado are struggling to clean up after a terrifying hailstorm on Tuesday. Baseball-sized hail shattered car windows, broke glass, and caused severe damage. A frightened resident exclaimed, "If you were outside, you could have been killed." The storm has moved into Yuma, bringing heavy rain, strong winds, and hail, causing schools to close. The residents are anxious and fearful of the disaster, but fortunately, there were no injuries. Winter made a sudden return at the end of April, plunging Helsinki, Finland, into chaos. Overnight, a thick layer of snow blanketed the city, paralyzing traffic and dropping temperatures well below freezing. Severe snowstorms led to flight cancellations and crippled the tram system, creating a nightmarish scene with snow accumulation between 10 and 20 centimeters. The situation worsened as the snowstorm spread to Turku and southern Finland, causing buses to overturn and significantly delaying public services. In Kashmir, the heavy snowfall disrupted electricity supply, adding to the residents' hardships. Despite efforts to address the situation, tension remains high as residents await recovery. Alarm bells rang out everywhere as a tornado struck Temple, Texas. Dark, ominous clouds and strong winds signaled an impending disaster. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe, and comment on what you think of these amazing and crazy moments. A 5.8 magnitude earthquake struck northern Chile, causing severe shaking and leaving residents panicked and fearful. The sight of widespread devastation and damage to infrastructure further exacerbates the situation. Washington is experiencing a catastrophic flood. Rising rivers have not only submerged homes, but also created a terrifying scene. The Sket River is expected to peak at 35 feet on Thursday, while the Quali River near Carnation could reach 58 feet on Wednesday, far surpassing major flood levels.
Hey guys, this is the current condition in my house. God hope you never...
The situation is worsening as flooding paralyzes transportation and public services. Amtrak has suspended service between Seattle and Portland due to extreme weather and landslides. In Portland, the Granite Falls area is witnessing water overflowing roads and entering homes, creating scenes of chaos and despair. The rising waters and destruction are causing residents to live in extreme anxiety and fear.
Oh, what is this big piece of wood coming? Dad, watch out!
Flash floods and sudden landslides struck, causing panic as residents hurriedly sought shelter. A violent tornado suddenly struck Rock Hill, South Carolina on Saturday, leaving residents in shock at the devastating destruction it caused. With winds reaching up to 70 mph combined with massive hail, the scene was terrifying as tennis ball-sized hailstones shattered windows, destroyed trees, and flooded streets. The surroundings became chaotic and frightening, leaving residents in panic at the onslaught of nature. The situation worsened as the Fort Worth National Weather Service issued warnings of continued hail and tornado activity in the coming days. Forecasts indicate that the storm will persist, bringing heavy rain and the risk of flooding, heightening the anxiety of residents already living in fear. With no signs of the storm abating, people can only pray for safety and wait for the severe weather to pass. Regions in Saudi Arabia are facing a severe natural disaster due to heavy rain and massive hailstorms. Tennis ball-sized hailstones have caused extensive damage. Streets are flooded, windows shattered, and trees destroyed, creating a chaotic and frightening scene. The government has urged residents to stay indoors while rescue teams work tirelessly to assist victims.
الأرض برد مدن الجدية الربع الله يحجام.
The situation has worsened as heavy rains have caused rivers to overflow, flooding roads and highways. disrupting traffic and causing significant damage to infrastructure. This horrific scene has left residents increasingly worried and anxious.
تمثيل أهل الحريق الله يا رب يعوضهم. 445 تصوير محمد الجهني.
لا إله إلا الله. الزبالة الآن بمركز نعام لعام 1445.
A devastating tornado struck Portage, Michigan, with powerful winds toppling trees and hurling objects through the air. Residents were left in panic and powerless against the force of the storm.
God!
A 6.5 magnitude earthquake hit Kamchatka, Russia, causing violent shaking. Walls cracked and ceilings collapsed, forcing the Mutnovskaya power plant to temporarily shut down, resulting in a blackout. Residents were left distressed and in despair at the horrifying scene. A wildfire near Markleeville, California has scorched over 21,000 acres of forest and farmland. Residents watched in panic and helplessness as their homes were consumed by flames. Thick black smoke billowed into the sky as the volcano erupted violently, creating a majestic yet perilous scene. The dramatic ice collapse at Argentina's largest glacier left witnesses both astonished and thrilled. Thank you for staying with us throughout this incredible journey. We'd love to hear which moment resonated with you the most. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more captivating content. See you in the next video.